Alright. Okay, so I want to do a quick video of my kind of like personal idea of the Retron 5 here. Let me see if I can get that set. Alright. Okay. So far I think the Retron 5 is a good, cheap, alternate way of retro game collecting and playing on HD TVs and all that stuff. But so far I've ran into a few problems. Just even with my small collection of games, I've ran into some problems. I don't have a huge collection. Like, I just started collecting again. And it's updated to the latest firmware. And so one of the problems I found was with Test Drive 2, the Dual. This one doesn't seem to work. Let's see, so pop this one in. Yeah, it says it's an unknown cartridge. And then you try to run it, and then it just sits here on a black screen. So this one's pretty much a no-go. So there's one of the problems that I found so far, is that game doesn't run. I wonder if anybody else has that problem with this particular game. And then the other one I have is I've been really getting into Game Boy Advance collecting again. And let me see here. Yeah, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I absolutely love this game. And yeah, so when I put this one in, it reads the game fine. You can play it fine. But no matter what, it will not load in. It will not load in. Here, wait, let me turn the main menu. Go to game menu. Copy save to Retron. That's where this one's having a problem. So, like, I'm really far in this game playing on my Game Boy Advance. But when I try to copy the save to Retron, I'll do that. And then when I play the game, it just starts from the very beginning. Like, there's absolutely no save. So, single player. Yeah, no save files whatsoever. But it's not getting rid of my save on my cart, because I'm not copying it to cart. But when you try to copy the save to the Retron, it just doesn't read this game for some reason. So that's another problem I've had. And like I said, though, I don't even have a very big collection, and I'm running into a lot of, or at least a handful of games that don't work. I guess I just happen to have a group of games that don't work, but let's see here. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, everything works. I just have a problem with those two games in particular. The one not being able to load the save, and then Test Drive the Dual not working at all. But for some reason, when I got mine, it started with filters on, which I thought was kind of weird. Right here, this filter, that was on, and that was driving me nuts. So I turned the filter off, scan lines on, and to me, that's like the best looking picture. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video on um, so far what the problems are with um, with my Retron so far. And yeah, I don't have a lot of games, so I can just show my games real quick. I guess we can make this like a collection video too. Got Super Mario World, Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. That's a cool one. Zelda, Defender 2. I love Defender 2. I played some of that. And then I have some inbox Genesis. I have Outlander, which is another one of my favorites. Skitchin, of course, is a good one. So these two are CIB. A loose card only 6-pack. And then I do have the box and manual coming for my Road Rash 2. I was able to find a box and manual only on eBay because I absolutely love Road Rash 2 and I'd love to have this one complete in box. So it wasn't too expensive to get the box and manual, and I should be getting that within the next couple of days here in the mail. And then, and yeah, with all these, the Retron plays it all perfectly. It's just those two that I showed. And then as far as Game Boy Advance games, you saw the Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, World Poker Tour, American Idol, that one's kind of a funny one. Beyblade V-Force, this one's pretty cool. It reminds me of Marble Madness, if you ever played that. It's like a more intense Marble Madness. Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors. This is a really cool one, but the Retron acts funny on that one too, so I'm glad I went through these games real quick. But Need for Speed Underground 2, Sonic Advance, and Super Mario Advance. And let's see. So I haven't gotten far enough to actually do a save on the Dragon Ball Z yet. I haven't played it that far. But it's one of those games that it's one of those games where it doesn't recognize the cart and you gotta run it anyways or whatever. So not the worst thing in the world, but yeah, it does take quite a while to load up. As you see it, this is a slower one. And then once it finally loads, it says unknown game, but I can still play it anyways. But it makes me wonder how the saving's going to work when it does come time to save. But yeah, if anybody else has a Retron 5 though, with the newest update, if you could try to test those two games out and let me know if they work on your Retron, like your like Test Drive the Duel, and then Star Wars Episode 3 for Game Boy Advance. See if that'll load your save. If you have those, and let me know if it works on yours. Maybe I just have a defective Retron. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, it calls it an unknown cartridge. The save states, of course, still work. Yep, I lose. Alright. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video of that and see if anybody else has seen problems with those.